The effective unemployment rate now is 16.5%. That's a big, big number, man. So now, don't get too confused. That's not the number they normally use. So, of course, that number is going to be bigger. But even 9.5%, man, that's 10% of the country out of work. Rush Limbaugh has something genius to say about this. It's clip number 4. He's figured out why Obama's doing this, that he's doing it on purpose. And, well, let's let Rush speak for himself here. Clip number 4.
I still maintain, and as you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not pulling any punches here. I maintain that Obama's stimulus bill is working exactly as intended. Rising unemployment, crisis, this is what they want. What we have today is just another day of evidence of the president's successful assault on prosperity. Obama's winning, folks. If things get bad enough, everyone will have to look at the government for everything, including health care. Obama is remaking America just as he promised. Let me ask you a quick question to illustrate my point here. If you wanted more people to demand free health care, if you wanted more people to demand a government health care problem, wouldn't you want to drive their bills through the roof? Wouldn't you want to make them more and more unemployed because we don't have portability of health insurance? So the worse you can create economic circumstances, the more pain that you can create for people, the greater the odds are they will sign up for your agenda. This is by design, folks. This is chaos. This is remaking America. Cap and trade, health care, unemployment numbers. This is what they intend to do. Return the nation's wealth to its quote-unquote rightful owners.
Yeah, you know, Rush, I also have a simple question for you. How was Obama so smart to have gotten Bush to play along for the last 8 years? How did he get him to deregulate the whole financial industry so that the subprimes would drag everything down and it would be a financial collapse of Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns and Morgan Stanley and all those companies before Obama took office? How was Obama that clever so that he can get cap and trade and healthcare reform through Congress? Man, that must be one hell of a genius. I assume you can't beat that kind of genius. I mean, he was controlling George Bush like a puppeteer for the last 8 years and helped to bring this economic collapse about before he even took office? Wow, that is smart. Yeah. Who believes this crap? I mean, come on. But this is what they're going to do. I told you from the get-go. The minute Obama steps into office, they're going to blame the entire economic problem and the collapse that has already happened on Obama. From day one. They're not going to give him till September 11th. They're not going to give him a year. They're not going to give him 2 years. They're going to say, no, it was all Obama's fault. Remember, what they always do is projection. Whatever they feel that they would do, they claim the Democrats would do, right? So you get a sense of what Rush would do if he was in power. Yeah, if it suited his purposes, chaos, sure. If it suited his purpose, bankrupt the country, yeah, whatever, as long as we got our agenda through. But that's not how the rest of us think, Rush. You're an evil, sick bastard. Okay, that's how you think, not us. And even if Obama wanted to do that, even if he was the evil genius that Rush Limbaugh makes him out to be, how? How the hell did he get Bush to do all of it? Come on, beyond absurd. Can't get enough of the Young Turks? Well, then subscribe to the TYT's YouTube channel. What's the matter with you?